One of the most annoying PG3D mods is back, and that mod is chat spam. Hey guys, Jbro here, and I'm here with a new video, and in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys a cool new mod that I found in PG3D. Now this mod actually existed a long time ago in a mod menu that was made by a person named Lurcio. I think it was Lurcio13 actually. And his mod menu, a long time ago, was for version, I believe, 11.2.x to 11.3.x. Which, as of recording this video, 15.2.2, 15.2.3 is the newest version. And when I say 11.2.x, 11.1.x, that is a long time ago, at least a year or two ago. Now, the security in the game has massively changed since then. I'm not necessarily saying it's better to the degree it can stop me. I'm not really saying that. I'm saying that the security changed. And basically, which made his mod menu not recreatable in the newest version. Which is why mods like his, such as aimbot, telekill, mass kill, aimbot chat, chat spam, mods like that his mod menu had didn't exist or couldn't be recreated for a long time. Now in this video, I'm showing you guys chat spam. And as you guys can see, I can type whatever I want in that text box. For this example, I'm going to be self-thwarting myself because I can. And basically, I am spamming the chat, and everybody else in the match can see it too. And the spam is so much to where if anybody else tries to type anything, it will immediately be pushed away because of my messages. Look at that. These other people trying to type something, and I immediately turned on my chat spam, and whatever they wanted to say, it didn't show up in the chat because of the amount I'm sending at once. Now, I like this mod a lot because originally when I first tried figuring out this mod, it was kind of difficult. I typed something like test, and it would basically show not the word test in chat, and it would be really weird. And recently, well actually, before recording this video, I didn't have a text box that I could type whatever I wanted into. Which, the reason why this is really cool, because I can type whatever I want in-game without having to close anything, without having to restart anything, and it will immediately spam it and change to whatever I want it to be. Now, if I were to change it to something else, it would spam that too. Now, I'm going to show you guys in other game modes what I mean. And, for example, when I'm in Sandbox, it shows all the green and yellow text because that's what Sandbox does. Say, for example, I was in Team Deathmatch or Battle Royale or something like that. What happened is it would spam different colors for some reason. Now, I don't really know why. You'll see what I mean later. But I would spam, like, my name or whatever, and it wouldn't show everybody, or it would show everybody, but it would be like different colors. It's really weird. Now, this type of mod isn't something that I plan on releasing. I don't plan on doing anything with this besides my own free use for myself, because mods like these are better off not released. There are certain mods like God Mode, Fire Rate, even you can consider chat spam, some mods that are so overpowered to the point where it's really not good to release. Now, I don't know if you just noticed that, but my game actually crashed for a second. I had to actually go back inside of the app, which is why it took so long to load right there. So this mod is very different than my launcher. Let me just say this. So you have my launcher, and then you have a separate mod that I made, which is completely different. My launcher is a separate app that runs PG3D inside of it. This mod that I'm using is a direct mod in PG3D. So, basically, this is very different, which allows me to do different things, different options, and I think it's pretty cool. So, basically what I'm trying to say is that even if I wanted to release this, I wouldn't be able to add it to my launcher because of certain differences between directly modding the game and making a launcher for it. Which I'm not going to go into detail because there's really no use to it. And yeah. So like I said earlier, look at the chat. I'm typing whatever I want, and it would change from green, blue, red. I don't know why it would change colors like that. I'm not complaining. I think it's pretty cool at least. And basically what I can do is I can make it type whatever I want to type, which is what makes this really cool. Now, what's it called? So if you guys are watching this video, I actually posted some stuff on Instagram and on my community post about some things. So for example, I've talked about the auto skills launch or mod menu in the past, and recently I've actually got in contact with Ruit, who is the owner and mod creator for Pixel3D, the owner of Auto Skills, which is where the mod is being hosted and everything. And basically, I've got in contact with him. We've talked a lot. I think that our friendly relationship is not that bad, actually. He actually listened to me, and he actually did something really nice for everybody. And what he did was basically make it so his mods can't be used in certain game modes, just like my launcher. In my launcher, you can't play Siege mode or Battle Royale mode with mods. In my launcher, you can't play it at all. In his mod, you can maybe play it, but without mods at all. So basically, even if you had mods enabled, it wouldn't work in that game mode. So basically, what I did was I asked him to include that in his mod. I explained to him why, I explained to him what those modes, or what Siege is, because as of recording that, he didn't know what Siege was. But basically, yeah. I don't want to say I convinced him, more like I asked him and he listened. And what he did was, he actually made it so he basically restricted his mod, which is what the big issue with his mod was in the first place, because when it's not restricted, it's abused. And even he knows that mods are abused, and it can get pretty crazy and pretty unfun, and he knows about that also. Now, when I first talked about him in a video, I didn't give him the credit he deserved. Now, I said that he didn't care about the game, and I was wrong. I said that he doesn't care about the game, and I shouldn't have, because he cares more about the game's well-being than I thought he did. He cares about it to the point where he would listen to me when it comes to adding a little bit of restrictions to his mod, even if it meant some people wouldn't get it as much. So yeah, I just want to thank him in this video also, because it really shows that he cares, and I appreciate that. So, one big thing I want to talk about before this video ends is my Twitter. Now, for the past 5 or 6 days, my Twitter has been locked. Now, some of you guys have talked to me on Instagram. I've actually posted about this on Instagram already, showing that my account was locked. I even posted about it on my community, my YouTube community post. And basically, what I said was my Twitter got locked. Now, I don't know why I got locked in the first place. All it said is that, oh, you created this account when you're under 13. Now, I agree with that. My account was created when I was under 13, but I just had it. As in, I had made it when in 2014, before I was 13, and I never really used it. I only started using it close to when I was actually 14 rather than 13, because that's when I started talking to you guys on Instagram, on Twitter, and actually doing more for YouTube outside of YouTube. So that's basically what happened there. Now, they decided that since I created the account when I was under 13, that I can't have my Twitter altogether. So they actually locked it. So whenever I would try to log in, it would not let me, and it would be completely locked. Now, I've actually already tried reaching out to the support team. I've gotten a little bit of help, but as I recorded this video, my Twitter is still locked. Hopefully it gets unlocked in the future, and yeah, as of right now, I don't really have a Twitter. I mean, I have my old account, but nobody really looks at it, and it's really not easy to use, to be honest, considering nobody follows it. I really don't use it either, and since my main account has been locked, I have basically been struggling to unlock it, and Twitter itself has, I would say, not the best support system. Things like YouTube, the big thing about YouTube that I like the most is their support team. What they have is, if you're a creator, you can email support whenever you need to. For this sake, YouTube actually has a phone number that you can call and you can get support from. They have much more options as far as support goes than things like Twitter have, which is a lot better in my opinion. And yeah, I actually reached out to Twitter already, and they said that they will bring it back, but they'll remove everything on my account that happened before my birthday when I turned 13. Now, I don't really know what they're going to be removing, because I didn't really have anything on my Twitter before I turned 13, because I never really used it. I mean, I just had it to look at things and for myself. I never really used it as far as YouTube or as far as the full extent of Twitter can go. Now, I don't know when I'm going to get it back. I got this email from Twitter saying that they're looking into it and they're going to keep me updated a while ago, and it's still locked, so I don't know when it's going to come back. As of right now, it's still locked, and I don't know when I'm going to get it back, and I hope I do. For now, yeah, I don't really know. I mean, I hope I get my Twitter back. It may not happen, it may happen, I don't know. I might even have to make a new Twitter. I don't even know. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, make sure to smack that like button and subscribe for PG3D videos. If you guys did, make sure to smack that like button with your nose like this. See you guys next time. Bye.